board right now, or I drew, it has two major factors here. They have the one that is happening outside of you. Those ones are called contributing factors. What that is called? They contribute to your success. So they can slow you down, they can facilitate, but they can never stop you. The factor happening inside of you is called determining factors. So those factors that contribute to your success are the not naira, dollars, your uncle, your pastor, your president, your neighbor, your auntie. Things you can't control. It's called contributing factors. So don't worry about controlling things you cannot control. Focus on the things you can control, which is called determining factors. And there are two factors embedded in us. We have a positive factor and a negative factor in us. We have a winner and a loser in us. So we ask everyone to focus on the positive and the winner inside of us, and ignore the loser and the negative. Tell them about ignore. Always ignore the loser, always ignore the negative. So if you look at it very well, the positive factors are faith, courage to take action, commitment to follow a process, determination, vitality, fidelity. These are the factors: a strong character, credibility, attitude, positive mentality. These are the factors that will help you succeed in life. The factors that stop men from succeeding are the negative factors that is inside of us. Those negatives are fear, doubt, anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred, and so on. They are the factors that stop men from succeeding. So you are the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. Turn to other neighbor, tell neighbor, you are the most important factor. So since you are the most important factor, so we keep talking about you and how you can improve, how you can become a better person, how you can become the ultimate powerful version of yourself. Because we know already that once you improve, once you grow, everything will grow. Once you become better, everything will become better. Once you focus on your strength and ignore your negative, your weakness, once you focus on those things that determine your success, once you focus on adding value to yourself every day, your life eventually becomes value. And let's talk about you today. Mind your business. That's the topic for today's class. Mind your business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. It's going to be an interesting section. You have your own business. So I put a subtopic here which says opportunity always comes, because God gives us opportunities and not outcome. Opportunity knocks. So I put it here. Opportunity knocks. So opportunity will always knock on your door. So you are the one that will open the door and take action, turning opportunities to outcomes. So we have about 7 or 8 outlines. So the first outline here, outlines we are going to cover, is called context for the concept. Context for the concept. Context for the concept. Number 2 outline here we have here is the divine order for success. The divine order for success. For success. So you have to follow that when opportunity comes. Follow that order, you achieve the primary and secondary investment. The primary and secondary investment. Secondary investment. So we have this investment that you must first and foremost invest in yourself, which is primary investment. Invest in skills and being competent. Primary investment. Invest in things people cannot take away from you. We have the knowledge investment. So in the knowledge investment, you have to make for yourself, so you can actually take advantage of the opportunities when it comes. So we have here not just the knowledge investment, we have another one here, skill investment. Skill investment. So be good at something exceptionally good and nobody is better than you. So number 6 here, we have here, mind your own business. So if you mind your own business, you will not have a time to gossip, you don't have to backbite, you don't have time to actually look at people that are not going their direction of life. Your network decide your network. Your network. If you talk with poor people, decides your network. If you talk with poor people, you likely have a life of poverty. If you talk with rich people, your life will be rich and successful. So your network decides your net worth. Your net worth. So there's some discussion that cannot be made in your circle. There are amount of money that cannot be mentioned in some circles. So if they can mention those amounts, $50 billion, $40 trillion, those amount of money cannot be mentioned in your circle, that means there's a problem. So you need to change that circle. That's a poor circle. So there's some discussion that can never come out in some circle. There's some amounts, there's some decisions, there's some ideas that can never manifest in some circles. So what are you doing in that circles? Those circles are poor. There are some discussions that will happen in big circles. And if your mind is not always occupied with quality informations, you will not have a quality life, because the amount of conversations you have, the quality of conversations you have, determines the quality of your life. If you always talk about negative things, you have a negative life. Positive things, you have a positive life. Because you cannot be talking small and have a big life. You must talk big to have a big life. You must think big to have a big life. There's a certain pattern of behavior that you need to create that will actually give you the life you desire. So these are the outlines we'll be covering on this Mind Your Business series. Today is part 1, so tomorrow we'll have part 2. We have a lot to discuss part 2, so that you can see why you cannot even realize that the economy is difficult, that things are hard, because you are focusing on your place of assignment, you are focusing on your field of favor, you are focusing on, you are being intentional. You are not just being intentional, you show up every day. You show up every day powerful. You show up every day intentional. You show up every day consistently powerful, intentional about your ideas, about your dreams. Consistency makes impossibility possible. So if you are reading this one down and you're ready for today's class, shall I? No, that one is begging for the charge card. You can do better. You are ready for today's class, shall I? Okay, touch yourself. Say, I'm a success.
I'm a success.
Now it's coming up. Touch yourself. Say, I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.
So let's start from the first one today. Context for the concept. Context for the concept. So, and I would like us to write this one down. Most people pursue resources. Most people pursue resources and outcome. 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 But God's plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive. Most people pursue resources and outcome. They just pursue resources, outcome, and results. I need money. Results, money is a result. Most people pursue resources, outcomes, and results. But God's plan is to make you resourceful before resources arrive. Most people pursue resources, outcome, and results. But God's plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive. Why is God making you resourceful? It's because if you are not resourceful, you cannot manage the resources. So becoming resourceful is God's plan before resources come. But most people don't want that resourcefulness. They want the resources. They want the outcome. They want results. And most people, poor people, pursue resources, outcomes, and results. But God's plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive. Well, let's do like this today. On your notes, you're going to write resources. Write resources. No, just write resources. Simply means resources are external and in your hand. Put it like this. Resources are external. Resources are external and in your hand. Resources are in your hands. Resources are external and in your hand. Why resourcefulness? Resources are external and in your hand. Why resourcefulness are internal, in your heart, in your soul, in your emotions and intellect. Resources are external and in your hand. Why resourcefulness are internal, in your heart, in your soul, in your emotions and in your intellect. So resources are external. So external factors you see are all resources. The moon, the sun, the weather, the soil, the water, the chair, the table. Resources has not been in lack. Resources have always been in abundance quantity. Human beings are resources that are around you. But resourcefulness are internal, in your heart, in your soul, in your emotions, and in your intellect. Resourcefulness are internal and they are in your heart, in your soul, in your emotions, and in your intellect. So, like I keep saying, we don't have lack of resources. We only have lack of resourceful men. So when people tell me I need money, no. Money is an outcome. You don't need money. You need an idea. You need an idea that can take action with your idea to form items, then exchange it. If items becomes value, that is that product or services. So resources are external and in your hand. Resourcefulness are external and are in your heart, your soul, and the emotions and what? Intellect. So, and I would like us to write this one again later so it can make sense for us. Resourcefulness is a set of internal resources. Resourcefulness is a set of internal resources that enables you to make smart decisions, correct choices. Resourcefulness is a set of internal resources. We're talking more about resourcefulness, and it's going to be an interesting one that most people just need to be resourceful, and everything will work for you. Resourcefulness are a set of internal resources. Resourcefulness are a set of internal resources that enables you to make smart decisions, choices. Resourcefulness is a set of internal resources that enables you to make smart decisions, quality choices, and empowers you to be resilient, take action, follow through the process consistently to achieve the desire you want in life. So resourcefulness, a set of internal resources that enables you to make quality decisions, smart choices, empowers you to have resilience, take actions, follow through the process consistently to manifest the result you desire. So resourcefulness is a set of internal resources that enables you to make very smart decisions, quality choices, and empowers you to make to be consistently to manifest and materialize the results you desire. So when people says, I want resources, I need money, I need trade, these are all results. We live in the world of cause and effect. So for every effect, there's a cause. For every cause, there's an effect. So what will give you the effect of what you want is the internal set of resources that you have that's embedded in you, that you have discovered, developed, and deployed. So let me come back once again. So those are writing can take the note again. I said resourcefulness is a set of internal resources. You have written that one down, shall I? That enables you to make very smart decisions. You written that one down, shall I? Quality choices. You written that one down, shall I? And empowers you to be resilient. Take actions and follow the process consistently to manifest and materialize the result you desire. So, for someone to tell me, I want resources. No. First and foremost, are you resourceful? Because if you are not resourceful and we give you resources, I guarantee you one thing for sure. You will waste and squander and the resources you have. So resourceful people keeps going through adversity if they encounter one on the pathway to their purpose. So on your pathway to your purpose, there are going to be adversity, challenges. Joseph was going to the throne, but he must first pass through the pit. He must first be a slave. He must first go to the prison. So you can understand these stages of life and challenges in life. But he never quit because he's a man of purpose. He was focused on his life, focused on developing himself consistently every time. And look at that. David has to go to the farm to take care of the sheep. Even killed one of the wild animals that came to eat the sheep. He was developing himself consistently. Jesus Christ was born in a manger, was taken to Egypt. There are 12. He was in the temple, learning of the quality masters, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the guys that was in the temple. He was learning from them. Yes or yes? And God waited for him to pass through a to become 30 years, and they went to baptize him. And before the gospel, he said, "This is my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased." So you can imagine he passes through a process, to develop himself to become resourceful, for God to start using him for the purpose he was created and made for. So this moment you are passing through, this season of your life is the purpose why God created you. So pass through it very well, pass and well, because this will make you stronger, powerful, bolder, ultimate version of yourself. Write this one down on your note. Resourceful people are rich internally. Resourceful people are rich internally. Resourceful people are rich internally. And God wants to be resourceful before resources arrive. Resourceful people are rich internally. They are rich in what? I talked to you. They are rich in mindset. They are rich in, of course, knowledge, in skills. They are rich in developing themselves. They are rich internally. So this is emotion. They are rich in emotional intelligence. I'm going to show you 4 things that resourceful people focus on, and everything falls in places for them. I say resourceful people are rich internally, and God wants you to be resourceful before resources arrive. God wants you to become resourceful before resources arrive. Resourceful people are rich internally. Resourceful people are rich internally. So for you to handle resources, so you must be rich internally. You must work on yourself. If you don't work on yourself and don't have any resources to you, I can guarantee you will lose it. There's some blessing that leads to people's demise. There's some blessing that you cannot handle. The amount of money you cannot handle. The amount of position you cannot handle. The amount of power that can be given to you cannot handle. It will kill you, intoxicate you. So for you to know that you have a better future, now is the time to prepare for that better future. You need to prepare as if you are the president of Nigeria. You need to prepare as if you are the president of the United States of America. You need to prepare as if you are the chief judge of a state. You need to prepare as if you are the governor of the state. Prepare as if you are that position. That is what will qualify you for that position. You don't just want to become great and you sit down and wish, what must be, must be. What must be, must not be. If you are not prepared, even if it comes, you will not be able to sustain it. Why? Because the wisdom to handle a process. The wisdom to handle resources is found in the process. Then a process. I say resourceful people are rich internally, and God wants to become resourceful before the resources arrive. Write this one down. So many people want to jump this stage of being resourceful because they are looking for resources like money, quick results, quick cash. So many people want to jump this process of being resourceful. So many people in life, they want to jump this process of being resourceful because they are looking for resources like sharp money, results, outcomes. They don't want to pass through a process. So many people want to jump the process of being resourceful. They want to jump the process because they're looking for resources, external resources. They're looking for cash. They're looking for quick money, quick loan. They think their problem is quick money. No. So many people jump the process of this stage. They jump over this stage of being resourceful because they think because they're looking for resources, quick resources like cash, external results. So this process of being resourceful is very important, that nobody should jump that process. You cannot just jump from JS1 to become a chief judge of a state. You must pass through secondary school, right jam, got admission, study. So understand processes, that any part you find yourself right now is that part of your life you don't like. There is chaos, there is void, no money, no this thing. That is darkness, chaos, scatter is a qualification for creation. For you to create, that means things are not okay. For things are not okay, that's qualified for creation. You need to create and become resourceful that can handle it. Listen to me, but don't write this one down. Listen to me. Poor people want to win the natural lottery, Naija bet, coupon, without any financial intelligence, financial discipline, and strategy, financial sophistication, and commercial sophistication. They just want to win national bet, lottery, Naija bet. Carry 1 naira, carry 100 naira, win 50,000. Really? That's what a poor man do. And I tell people, see, the lottery game was not created for the poor. It was created for the rich. The guy that created the game created for himself. You can never win in the game. Even if you win 2-3 times, they will finish the money and put it in debt. So the game is not meant for you to be successful. For you to be successful, you must understand financial intelligence, financial discipline, financial strategy, financial sophistication, and commercial sophistication. So that, okay, let's just put it down so I think it will make some sense to most of us. Write it down. Poor people want to win the national lottery. Poor people want to win the national lottery. Poor people, they want to win the national lottery. Comma, Naija bet or coupon. You know, we have so many of them now. Bet Naija bet, this one. Poor people, they want to win Naija bet, national lottery. They want to win it. Without any financial intelligence. Without financial intelligence, comma, financial discipline. Without financial intelligence, comma, financial discipline, comma, financial strategy, financial sophistication, and commercial sophistication. So, sophistication. So, I want to understand, poor people want to win national lottery, comma, Naija bet, comma, coupon, etc. Without financial intelligence, financial discipline, or financial strategy, financial sophistication, or financial commercial sophistication. So, you need to understand, before you want to handle that money, prepare for as if you want everybody to put their mindset that you're going to have 1 billion naira in your life. 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira. So if you're going to have 1 billion naira, question, where will you sit? Where will you be sitting at 1 billion naira? I'm very sure you'll not be sitting at Plaza. Yes or yes? And talk to me now. You're sitting at Villa Hilton Hotel. Yes or yes? Mount 2 Hotel. Yes or yes? Now, since those are places, 4-star and 4 Point by Sheraton, and then all those 5-star. So these are the places you find yourself. Yes or yes? So because if you have 1 billion naira, you will not be, that's where you find yourself. That is what will determine for you to always go there. Because that's where billionaires go to. Yes or yes? A co-hotel in Lebanon. That's where you need to start going. If you go there, don't necessarily you have to buy every food there. Even if you buy bottled water, every 2 minutes you do the water like this, drop them, kiss them, drop them. Stay around where you want your life to be. Yes or yes? If you have 1 billion naira, there are some relationships you will not keep again. Yes or yes? So you have to cut around those relationships you will not like to keep. If you have 1 billion naira, then start cultivating relationships you would like to keep. If you have 1 billion naira. Before I bought my land in Shelter, before I owned a street in Shelter, every evening, that time my office was in Iba. I used to drive to Shelter almost every evening. I would go to Shelter, park my car, close the door. That time I was using Corolla, you know, and I move around the Shelter, Gloria and Highlander Jeep. That was my at that time. So I used to go there, park my car, move around Shelter, feel the environment, sit around, go to car wash where the rich men stay, where the what they call them, house of assembly members, where they stay to discuss in car wash, all those boys. I will stay down, for one corner and be listening to the discussion because I want to feel the kind of communication these people have in this area. Yes or yes? I went to that place for more than 2 years before I bought a land. You can imagine. I went for 2 years before I bought a land of over 20 something million. So imagine if I own a street, because I must be where successful is. Yes or yes? Before I bought my first car, I've been to more than 10 car stands in Oka that time. If I go to a car stand, I will dress with tie and suit. I'll carry one folder and say I want to pay for the car that day. Tishi I no get. Na trek come. I'll go there and ask question. I like this car. Open the car. I want to see it. I want to see it. I say yes, I'm interested. I no talk price, so no talk price. They open the car, say put battery, start it. I don't even know how to drive. I enter the car, sit down. Then I'll sit down. I say on the AC, on the AC. I feel the ambience. I go out, I walk around the car. They say how much? They say okay, now 7.5 million. I say really? I don't understand this serious. She I not get. She. I see the leaf of face me, I face you. How much? He says 7.5. I say wow, that's a good one. What is the last price? He said, okay, how much you want to pay? I said, no. Tell me the last price. They'll tell me 5. Okay, bring 6 million. I say, wow, that is a good one. Is that last can go? He said, yes. I said, wow, I need to come back for this car. So I would tell them, hey, let me talk to my account office. I'm coming. Hold on. I got my folder. I don't enter keke. I don't work. Sometimes I go not enter 2-3 car. You know, that car wash, that car stand, I need to enter the again. Another day, I go to another car stand. And for me, I was only interested to enter Highlander Jeeps. I wasn't interested in any other car. So I enter Highlander Jeep, go back home, think about it, visualize it, print the picture, put on my mirror. My friends laugh at me. They're so funny. Never even get money chop. You remember saying, I face you there. You put Highlander Jeep. Now you made the drive Highlander Jeep. I say, make it there. Now you're my vision. What about your own? You never even get me. Where get? You want to destroy me? Make another get something. You don't get anything. Then I bought that car. The reference game, Ugo Embassy, Prince Will, all of them, they're all there. And the rest of them, Elijah, Isaac, they saw. This is the car I put 5 years ago, 3 years ago. Look at the result. The result, because you must have a mental picture of what I call it mental wealth inventory, mental success inventory. So for you to actually be a smart investor, mind your business, you must have a set of business in your mind. Think about it, and because you are thinking about it, you start acquiring knowledge to make you become resourceful to the person that is qualified to own that company, that business, that organization. If you're not thinking about it, see, you arrive at the future, and I'm very sure it's not a future you deserve for yourself. Tell your neighbor. If you don't picture of a future you want to future, you can never manifest in that future. How do I even say it? If you cannot future in a future you did not picture. Tell your neighbor, you cannot future in a future you did not picture. So you must future in a future you did not picture. And if you don't picture in the future, you still come to that future, but you're not the one you want. So whether you like it or not, 3 months will still come and pass. Yes or yes? Whether you like it, 6 months will come and pass. Yes or yes? So what is your plan for the next 6 months? What is your plan for the next 1 month? What is your plan for 1 year? What is your plan for 2 years? Not a plan for 5 years, 10 years. See, you must document it down. You must write it down. Don't say it in my head. No, write it down. Write the vision down. Don't write it down. So what am I trying to say? For you to mind your business, what kind of business do you want to do? You want to produce chairs as an entrepreneur, whether poultry farm, fish farm, you want to produce, whatever you want to produce, whatever you want to create. So you must picture it, because opportunity will always come. But when opportunity comes, you are not resourceful. You will never prepare for a future you never saw yourself, because you never see yourself. If you see yourself to become great, you start preparing now for that greatness. Yes or yes? And once you have a better big future, okay, you will not even notice the struggle of the process. Yes or yes? So I would like us to write this one down. The master plan is to make you resourceful. God's master plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive, and not after the resources has arrived. God's master plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive, and not after the resources has arrived. God's master plan is to make you resourceful before the resources arrive, and not, underline the word, and not after the resources has arrived. If the resources arrive and you're not resourceful, you waste it. You will not even recognize it. 2, you will not even take advantage of it. 3, you cannot even sustain it. So even if you recognize it, take advantage of it, sustainability will become difficult, because you will not prepare for that future. You never prepare. Why didn't you prepare? Because you never picture yourself in that future. So you must prepare for a future. So how do you want your next tomorrow to be? How do you want your next 1 week to be? How do you want your next 1 month to be? Your next 2, 3 months, or 6 months, 1 year. So you must have a picture. Maybe one of these days I will bring my journal. I'll show you my 10 years plan, my 20 years plan, my 5 years, I write it everything down. Those plans are subject to modification, but write something down. Tell me on the ball, write something down. See, if you don't plan for it, if you hear that fail to plan to fail. When I was 30 years, I told myself before 40 years, I don't want to ever work for money again. I want money to work for me. So that begin to push me to read books about people that never work for money again in their life. That money is not a problem. Because I want money not to be a problem again in your life. Money must work for you. Say amen. You are not going to tell anybody about money must work for me. So if you want money to work for you, when do you want money to start working for you? Tell yourself 1 month from now, 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Okay, you want in the next 3 years, money should work for you. Okay, the question is that how will you make money work for you? How many people have you seen that make money work for them? Have they written books? Can we read their books? What training do they have? What kind of information do they have? That begins to put you on a path based on what you see. A vision is something you see that nobody's seen. That makes you act the way you're acting right. Something. Your neighbor is not that. So what you are picturing, write it down. Write it down. Make it clear, make it decisive, make it because make it plain. So God master plan is to make you resources. First thing first, most priority is that you must seek to become resourceful before resources arrive. Yes or yes? People are not resourceful. People are not write this one down. People are not successful when they succeed. But people succeed when they are successful. People are not successful when they succeed. But people succeed when they are successful. People are not successful when they succeed. That's not when they are successful. People are not successful when they succeed. But people succeed when they are successful. People are not successful when they succeed. That thing you say, that's what you say. That doesn't want to make them successful. People are not successful when they succeed. People succeed because they are resourceful or when they are resourceful. So if you are resourceful, you will succeed. But if you're not resourceful and success comes, you cannot even maintain it. People are not successful when they succeed. But people succeed when they are resourceful. So if people succeed when they are resourceful, why not seek to become resourceful? Why not seek to invest in your primary investment? I will come to primary investment. Seek to invest in those things people cannot take away from you. Invest in your skills. Invest in yourself. Read books. Now you have time to read books. I remember one time, I was in second to final year in school, and we have this program that we normally do in my church at Redeemed Christian Church of God, Bokiti Junction at Enugu that time. There's one Redeemed Church. We used to go there and close independent layouts at Enugu. So this man of God came and said, now that all of you are single, because it was a youth program, all of you should prepare for your marriage in the next 5 to 10 years. Because in the next 5 to 10 years, all of you here will get married. And most of you will get married. So please, now is the time to pray for that time so that you don't go to marriage and you succeed before you go into marriage. Yes or yes? So if you don't prepare, there will be shipwrecks. The guy was talking plenty. And the guy gave us so many prayer points that time. And he told us, please, if you like yourself, every all night videos, pray this prayer point for the next 6 months to 1 year. When you go to marriage, you will thank me later. And you know what happened? I was the president of the youth of that church that time. So I made this for the church was having all night every Friday that time in church. So youth created their own every Wednesday. So every Wednesday youth do. So Friday the church do. So they're consistently doing this thing. And recently, like this man was just calling one of the guy I hand over the youth president or the person I hand over to Bragento. All of us that I can remember that time. We are all in marriages today with our wives and children, and all of us now have cars. Most of us are doing very well, and I can trace it back somehow to some of those prayers we prayed. The guy called it prayer bank, then a prayer bank. That was the language he used. He said, now deposit in your prayer bank. So there comes a time you will not have the energy and the time to pray the way you're praying now. You need to withdraw from the banks. Yes or yes? So right now, I can tell you for sure, I don't used to pray the way I used to pray before. Not because I'm backsliding, but my prayer now is just thanking God. If I have 10 prayer points, like 8 or 9 is thanking God. Thank God for my wife, thank God for my father, thank God for my mother, thank God for the gospel. That is just thanking God. Because I understand that all the things I needed has been given to me. All I need to do is to turn my opportunities to my outcome. Then outcome. is to turn my seed, plant my seed, cultivate it to get my harvest. Then I harvest. God will give you thoughts, you produce things. God will give you idea, you produce items. Then items. God will give you seed, you must plant that seed to get the harvest you desire. Yes or yes? So you must be resourceful to manage resources. Write this down on your notes. To succeed and have inevitable success. To succeed, comma, have inevitable success. Inevitable success. Inevitable success. To succeed and have inevitable success or produce the successful outcome, you must first become successful or full of success. To succeed and have inevitable success or produce successful outcomes, to succeed in life, in business, in relationship, in anything, to succeed and have inevitable success or produce successful outcomes, you must first become successful, comma, full of success, full of information, ideas, positive attitude. To succeed and have inevitable success in your finances, in your relationships, in marriages, in Christian, any part of your life, or produce successful outcome, you must become successful, comma, full of success, comma, full of information, comma, full of ideas, and full of positive attitudes. There's a book called Attitude is Everything. We'll soon read that book. I'm going to buy the books for all of you to read. Attitude, I'll give you the soft copy or something. Or you go and buy it and read. So I said, to succeed in your business, in relationships, in investment, to succeed and have inevitable success or produce successful outcomes, you must become successful, first thing first, comma, full of success, comma, full of information, ideas, and positive attitudes. That will lead me to the second outline, the divine order for success. 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 So, number 2, the divine order for success. So, before I talk about the divine order for success, I want to drop this one down so that it makes my class interesting. So, I want to write it like this. Okay, let me say, the way I would say it, just need to be first. Let me say I can put it for you. I put it there. What if you could describe yourself today as someone who is, okay, let me say, okay, say, I will describe myself as someone, write it like this. I will describe myself, write on your note, as someone who is 4 things. Number 1, financially intelligent. I will describe myself as someone who is financially intelligent. I would describe myself as someone who is financially intelligent equals to good with money. Good with money. Good with money. Number 2, I would describe myself as someone who is socially intelligent. Socially intelligent. I would describe myself as someone who is socially intelligent. Number 2, good with people. Yes, good with people. So I want to talk about number 2, but before I go to divine order for success, I want you to start seeing yourself from today. I want you to see yourself as someone who is financially intelligent, good with money. So if I ask you, are you good with money? Say, I'm good with money. Just describe yourself like that. So socially intelligent. Number 3, commercially intelligent. Commercially intelligent. Commercially intelligent. Okay, that is good with business. Good with business. So whenever you describe yourself as someone that is poor, say we poor masses. We are poor. Don't describe yourself like this. Number 4, spiritually intelligent. What if you describe yourself as somebody that is spiritually intelligent? Spiritually intelligent. That is good with God. Yeah, good with God. Yeah, good standing with God. So good with God. Okay. And then you set your priorities. I'm going to give you 4 ways to set your priorities. Let me clean this one. So, say, I will describe myself from today as someone who is financially intelligent, who is socially intelligent, who is commercially intelligent, and spiritually intelligent. I am good with money. I am good with people. I am good with business. I am good with God. Describe yourself like this and focus. And focus your priority to be, say, put there, and focus. Focus my priority to be number 1, focus, to be focused. I put a clear priorities, clear and focus. I have clear priorities of my life. Number 2, So I want you to describe yourself as someone who is financially intelligent, socially intelligent, commercially intelligent, spiritually intelligent, and P, set your focus on your priority, set your priorities on focus to become the ultimate version of yourself. Number two, I set my priority to be disciplined. I must be disciplined. That means I must ready to work. I must commit to a process, ready to work. I'm not going to shy away from work. Now, I have a sound mind and somebody, I must do the work because of. So number number three, I have to be resilient. I have to be resilient. I have to be resilient, and that means bounce back from every setback. I must bounce back from every setback in my life. For every setback. Describe yourself as someone who is have resilience. So bounce back from every setback. And number four, the last one here, I'm a wise person. Wise person means make smart choices, make quality decisions. I'm very good in making smart choices, smart decisions, quality choices. I must make quality choices, etc. So I must describe myself as someone, and I must set my priorities to be focused, discipline, resilience, and a wise individual. Once you do this, we can talk about divine order for success, so you can follow the order. So let me come back again. I want you to write on your note. Don't follow me there. I wrote on my note here. I want you to personalize it. From today, I must describe myself as someone who is financially intelligent, I am socially intelligent, I am commercially intelligent, I am spiritually intelligent, and I am focused on my priority, on my clear priority. I must focus my priority to be. Your priority should be focused on clear priorities of my life. This priority determines, you pick one: my financial life, my spiritual life, my business life, my investment life, my marital life. You must have clear priorities on where you are going to. Why must you have clear priorities? Because speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. So speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. So your clear focus, where are you going to in terms of finance? Next 5 years, where do you see yourself? Next 10 years, where do you see yourself? Next 1 year, where do you see yourself? Next 6 months, where do you see yourself? Next 3 months, where do you see yourself? Next 1 month, where do you see yourself? Next 1 week, where do you see yourself? Tomorrow, where do you see yourself? That will order your steps on the right information to acquire. Because when you are not educated, uneducated don't know how to read, miseducated don't know what to read. But now you are being educated, you are receiving information, you are being, of course, taught. You are beginning understanding on what to focus on. So I want to see you must focus on your priorities, discipline, ready to do the work, resilience, bounce back from every setback, wise, make smart decisions, and quality choices, etc. If you are with me, shall I? Okay, so we must continue from here. So what do you see in the future is very important. Let's go to see the divine order for success. I don't know what I will end this class here because I have 10 minutes more. This divine order for success is another bomb. It's going to take me, I don't even know where to start, whether I should just start and stop somewhere, or I should even leave it for tomorrow's section. What do we do? Okay. If you want us to start, shall I? Okay, want us to leave it for tomorrow, shall I? I don't even know which one. Okay, let's do like this. Half information is no information. What did I say? Half information is no information. So what we are going to do now is this. Yes. So what we are going to do is very simple. Okay, please meet divine. Okay, you are the one now. Okay, take care of it. Yeah, take care of it. So what will happen is that tomorrow we just, because the order for success, I don't want to rush it because I want you to understand. Because if you don't understand it, you missed it. So let's just start tomorrow and finish it. So I want you to describe yourself as number one. Let's say it together. One together, go.
Good with money.
No, I want you to describe yourself as number one.
I am good with money.
Number two.
Social intelligence. I am good with people.
Number three.
Commercial intelligence. I am good with business.
Number four.
Spiritual intelligence. I am good with God.
So please, don't ever describe yourself as poor, as broke, as don't ever describe yourself. I have sickness. No, you don't have it. You only feel it. Then I feel it. Feeling can come and go. Don't say you have poverty. Don't say you have sickness. Don't say you have negative things. You don't have anything negative. If you confess it, you will have it. If you don't confess, you will not have it. So you by the words of your mouth, you shall be justified. By the words of your mouth, you shall be, of course, So you are condemned, because life and death is part of the tongue. So don't ever use your mouth to kill yourself. Use your mouth to build yourself. Be a person of focus, have clear priorities, be a person of discipline, ready to do the work. Don't shy from work. Of course, be resilient, bounce back from every setback. Be wise. By learning how to make good decisions, learning how to make quality choices. Do you know how to learn? The fastest way to learn is to observe someone that is successful. If you don't have any rich man in your circle, it's difficult to become rich and wealthy. So look at your contacts. How many people do you have in your phone that are rich and wealthy, that will grant audience to them? Because you must go to them and observe how they make decisions. Understand their conversations. This is how a rich man talks. And you must hear them talk. This is how they behave. You must have a rich man you can observe. It's easier to copy what you see because we are face visual being. It's easier to copy what you observe. It's easier to copy what you observe than what you hear. So that is why you must set priority right. Because I said, if you look around me very well, anybody that I'm successful than you, richer than you, doing better than you cannot be my friend. Now you go make me your friend. For me to choose you as someone that we're looking up to, you must be better than me spiritually. I'm gonna look up to you my pastor is my spiritual mentor. My pastor is not my financial mentor. He's not. Because he has not made the kind of money I want to make. So I did not go to him to go and learn how to make money. I go to my pastor to learn how to work with God. And he teaches me, I listen and take notes when my pastor is talking. When he's talking about money, me, I will stand up. They go to my house. Because he has not made the kind of money I want to make. There's no need for me and my pastor to start doing great. No, I know they like him. Another one, another one. Now my father is my marital mentor. My father is not my business mentor. He's not my financial investor. It's not because my father has not made the kind of money I want to make. So how would a man teach me what he has not get? You cannot give what you don't have. Tell your neighbor. You cannot give what you don't have. Tell your neighbor. You can never pour from an empty cup. So there's no need. No start fight. I'll go and look for men who I take people to Abuja to see my mentor. If you see the man, you go now understand the way I talk. Because the thing is this, you must understand that for you to mind your business, you must observe people that mind their businesses. Okay, rich man don't do everything. You don't see kings on the street. That's why kings are few. Because people that are ready to do what kings do, they are few. Kings are royal. Study is a royal habit. That's what kings do. Kings study. Tell us study. It's the glory of God to conceal a thing. Honor of the king to set out matters. Poor people, they don't want to do what you guys are doing. They don't want to sit down and write, take notes, study. They don't want it. They want result. That's why they never had the result. When opportunity comes, they cannot recognize it. When opportunity knocks, they cannot recognize it because they never develop themselves for the opportunity. So you must be resourceful to handle resources. If you're not resourceful, I can guarantee you always squander resources around you and complain that resources is not enough. You don't have problem of resources. You have problem of becoming resourceful. That's the best we can take today. So see you guys tomorrow. Online community, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Please get a mentor because mentor is a legal shortcut to success. He that stand on the shoulder of mentor will see fast. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. God bless you really good. And for the rest of us here, I want to really appreciate you for creating your time to be part of today's Millionaire.